Gaffer, it's a quick turnaround going into tomorrow night's match, but a good performance to come off the back of.
Yeah. Another tough game, since Duncan and Gary's come in, they've only lost one game, that be it against Raith Rovers last week, so we know how difficult the game's going to be, but we're buoyed by Saturday's performance at Arbroath, and we've got to take the level of performance from that game into Tuesday night to get anything from the game.
And of course, to start the month with that big win away at Arbroath, it's a great way to start it, isn't it?
Yeah, especially obviously the situation over the last few years against Arbroath has not been great, so it was good to go there and get the victory, and the conditions as well were brutal, but I thought the boys handled it very, very well. Got a fantastic goal to take the lead. We're disappointed from our own point of view the way we cost the equaliser. We know we can do better, but we're in comfortable control of the ball, and we give a needless early throw out and then a daft pass, and they pick up on it, and the next minute you're punished from that. So we have to try and manage the game in certain situations a lot better, and we'll learn from that, but I thought the character then from there to go and get the winner, and like I said at the time, what a finish it was for Big George. Yeah,
and of course in the last 2 games now, that's 6 goals scored. That's a great record for the boys.
Yeah, listen, that's how you're successful in scoring goals, Gareth, and keeping the back door shut. Obviously, they've been good to get on a clean sheet on Saturday. It wasn't to be, but the most important thing was to pick up 3 points. It's got us back into the pack, and we've got to capitalise on that now. We've got 2 games at home, Tuesday, Saturday, and we want to be picking up maximum points.
And of course, for tomorrow night's game, everyone knows the recent record that Inverness have in the league, and coming off a good win, it's going to be a challenging game at home.
Every game's challenging, Gareth. It doesn't matter who it is, if it's Inverness, Dundee United, Airdrie, it doesn't matter. Every team in this league are difficult opponents, and you have no given right to just turn up and expect to win. You have to fight, scratch and kick, like I said previous to the Arbroath game. We've done that on Saturday, but we have to continue that. It'd be good to get back-to-back wins. Certainly if we win tomorrow night, it'll take us off the bottom of the table. That's our full focus, and then we'll build for there. But like I say, it's been a tough couple of months. Hopefully now we're starting to see the turn in the last few weeks. But we have to take the game to Inverness because, like I say, they're buoyed in recent weeks, months. Obviously, changing the manager, I've only lost one in I think it's 9, so we know how difficult the game's going to be. Changed their shape a little bit, so like I say, we've got to give them the respect, but certainly we're going to take the game to Inverness.
With 2 games coming up against Inverness this month and a return tie right at the end of December, does tomorrow act as a good opportunity for the boys to get confidence against this team?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter when you play each other. We know there's not a lot between the teams in this division, Gareth. Obviously this game was due to be played a couple of weeks ago. It was called off because of the weather, so this is why it's in midweek. But it doesn't matter obviously if it's tomorrow or if it's the end of the month. We have to take every game in isolation. That's the way we always are. But listen, we know the difficulty of the game. The most thing I'm worried about is us. We had a situation 6 weeks ago where we go to Ayr and win 1-0, and then we've got 2 games at home and we lose both from 2-1. And in both of the games, it was probably a game of 2 halves in both of them, and we don't want that to be the same again. Last season we prided ourselves and we're home for them. We've kind of let that slip this season so far. We have to get back to making sure that we turn Capello back into that fortress it was last season.
Yeah, with postponements naturally comes midweek games, and of course to have the 3 games in the space of a week again, it will obviously affect preparation, won't it?
Yeah, it does, but I think obviously the last time it was 3 games in 6 days because we played Friday, Tuesday, Friday. This week we've kind of got an extra day, but again it's asking a lot of the players, quick turnaround the games, but that's why they're in the job that they're in, because that's sometimes the level you need to get at. The bigger teams that play in Europe and play for their countries are playing basically 2 or 3 games a week every week, so sometimes you have to harden yourself to that. But listen, we're looking forward to the game. Saturday was fantastic for everyone, the fans that travelled up. Hopefully tomorrow the fans come out and back the boys again, get right behind them from start to finish. We know how special this place can be here on a Tuesday night or a Friday night when the fans are here and the lights are on. So can hopefully come 10:15 or 9:30 tomorrow night that we've picked up another valuable 3 points.
How have the boys made it through since Saturday, and how's the squad shaping up?
Yeah, well, obviously I heard a few things over the weekend regarding certain players. Got a long story short, Jai's obviously took a reaction to coming back in, which we have to be careful with. He's been out for a long time, so he's going to be missing for a week or so. Jamie's had an injection, so he'll be a week or so. Alan had an issue with his heel over the weekend, his calf the weeks before that, so we have to be careful with Alan. And obviously Callum's going to be a wee bit longer, but apart from that, everybody else has come through the game relatively well.